All right, so today we're going to go over how to access our client portal at sopstatus.com. You should have a username and password that was set up for you automatically whenever you requested a job with us. We go ahead and set up the user credentials for you, so you should receive an email with your login information as well as a link to this tutorial. But once you have your login information, you can go ahead and access this website by going to anc.sopstatus.com/login or by going to ancillarylegal.com and clicking on the top right corner of the client login button. So here you'll enter your username and your password and go ahead and hit login. You also have the option to access new or change or update your password if you forget that. You can hit the forgot password, which will then allow you to just put your username in there and then request a new password. We do have access to updating this information, so if you're unsure of the how to reset that or have trouble getting it reset, just reach out to us either by email or phone. You can reach us at 404-459-8006 and just ask to update your client portal login information, and one of our team members will help you out. But to get logged in, all you have to do is enter your username and password and hit login. Okay, so once you get logged in, this is the dashboard page or the home page. A couple of different fields on here that you can see right away. Gives you your total number of jobs, total of cases, and the ability to actually change the time span. So if you wanted to see a specific date range of jobs you've sent us, you can filter that up here at the top right. But just a good overall snapshot of the statistics of how many jobs you have with us. And then if you scroll down, you'll also be able to access any current jobs. Just click recent job list, and that'll take you to all of the jobs that we have under your account. You can also access or search by other information, whether you aren't sure of the job number or just wanted to search it by case information. You can do that here. A bunch of different fields for you to be able to do that. And then down at the bottom, you have invoices, access, and method of payment. So you can go ahead and add a method of payment in here and then be able to make payments directly from your client portal as well. So really you can do everything you need to straight from this client portal, see job updates, etc. So let's go ahead and check that out. We'll go to a recent job that we've done here. So to access the job itself, you would click on the job number. You'll see there, that's the one we're looking for. This will take you to the job summary page, which will have just general information, case information, service information up at the top, the service address, and then any invoices that are attached here, you'll see down at the bottom. And then to see any updates that are from our servers, to see if it's been served or not, you can click on comments here, and that'll give you the date and time of the attempt, and any important information for the actual attempt itself will be here. And then the attachments, that's where you'll go to actually access your service documents or pictures or anything like that, and then as well as the affidavit itself. So then you can use that to file or do whatever you would like to. So with that, we'll go back to the dashboard page. You'll see over here on the left-hand side, it's got a drop-down menu. If you ever want to get back to the dashboard, you can just click top left button, dashboard, and it'll take you right back there. But let's go over method payments here. If you want to add a method of payment that you can save in there, totally secure, definitely recommend you guys do that. And that'll be easiest whenever you're paying invoices. You can just use that payment method to select which invoice you want to pay for. And that actually gets posted directly to our system. So as soon as you pay it, it matches whatever invoice you are paying, and we'll post it directly in our system. And then send you an email receipt. But to do the payment method, you can just hit create new payment method, and then that'll allow you to enter any of the banking and account information there. All right, now that we've looked at that, let's go ahead and take another look at this left-hand side. You'll see you'll also be able to access case and job information here. Any of the jobs that we have open or any cases that you've sent us for service, you can access those there, as well as your invoices and payment methods. So we can take a look at the invoices page here real quick. That just shows, you'll see up here at the status, this is important because right now it's not showing any invoices here. If you want to change that to all, that'll show you all the invoices. So if you've paid invoices and you're looking for a paid invoice, it may be this filter that is causing the issue for you to be able to see that. So make sure you change that to all if you want to see any paid or unpaid, or if you want to just see paid or just see unpaid invoices, you can leave that there. It just defaults to unpaid. And then you can click on the invoice itself, and that'll take you to the line item breakdown of the invoice information. But let's take a look at a new feature that has recently been added here for requesting service. So this was a highly sought feature of the client portal to be able to request service now directly through there. So really, this portal is all encompassing. You can use it to see any attachments, any service information, and now you can even go ahead and request new service. So let's take a look at this option here. It's going to be under request services and then new requests. So, all right, so once you're in the new pop-up window, you have the case information that will be asked for first. So enter all of the case information, make sure that is accurate to the case that we're serving, and any particular reference number. So if you have an internal number that you want included here for your own reference, make sure to put that there, and then fill out the plaintiff and defendant information. One thing to note here, documents for service, this is actually our Writ section. So if you wanted to list out the documents that are actually to be served, so something like this, that will go on the actual affidavit of service. So that'll, reflect exactly however you put it in here for what documents were served on the defendants. So once you're happy with that information, you have everything accurately entered, you can hit next, which will take you to the next screen. And this is a little pop-up window here. It says, how many parties would you like to have served in this case? Here, we'll do 2 just for an example. Let's say we're serving a business and then we wanted to serve an individual as well who works at the business. We'll do the 2 different serves here. So we can hit continue, and then that will update this field up here at the top. We've already done the case information, but you can jump back and forth. So say, you're working on the Servee information, but you wanted to update something here in the case, you can always just hop back over here to the case info and update that. But moving on to the Servee, we will scroll down here and you'll be able to select whether that is a actual person that we're serving or a business that we're serving. So for a person, we'll just do a test in here. Enter the address. And then right here, you'll see it asks for the documents being served. So here we want to actually attach the documents that we need served on the defendant itself. But you're also able to upload any pictures of the defendants or any supporting documents that could be useful for our server or for our team whenever we're setting the jobs up. So we ask that anything being served, so if you have a service packet that has multiple documents, we ask that you please combine that into one PDF or one document, and then add that there itself labeled service packet or something that just indicates service documents. And then any other attachments can be attached separately, pictures like I mentioned, or other like a police report, anything like that will help us out. And then here you can just enter any specific instructions. So say you wanted us to attempt at a particular time, it needs to be attempted at 8 o'clock. You can put that in here as a special instruction, and then any other important information that you think we could use whenever we're conducting service. And our servers will see that information. So anything for the server can be entered there, and then you can move on to next. So in our example, we wanted to do a personal serve, and then we were going to do a business serve. So let's change that over to business, and then that allows you to enter the business information here. So So you'll see here that up at the top, if we're serving a business, but it's a registered agent, you could put the business that you need served as the business there, and then just do care of whoever the registered agent is. And then you can go on down to enter their address information, and you can even copy address from the previous one. So say it was going to the same address as the personal service, you could just copy that from here, and then that'll default that information into this Servee. As mentioned previously, you can add the service documents there. If it's the same document, you can add that again. We do have to have that document attached again for the second Servee, so make sure you attach that again for the second service, and any other additional attachments that you would want in there. And then again, any instructions for our team or for our server so we can successfully serve the defendant. But if you're happy with that, everything looks good, you can hit next. And then that will take you to the review page. From here, you can review the full case information, party to be served, and then submit. So if it all looks good, you're happy with it, you'll hit submit down here at the bottom, and then that will send you a confirmation email and actually CC our team, letting us know that there is a new request with the job information, and we'll get it out for service.